you gas me for. Yeah, I'm in it talking dirty. Let me whisper in your ear. Got a lot of.
Welcome to Chicago Girlfriends on intellectualradio.com. iHeart, baby. Right? I got my guests here. We are missing some ladies. Sickness, cars, all kinds of. You need to be like me, be healthy, and be like me and get a new car. That's all I can tell you. I got a new car, so I don't have to go through it. I just got to go get the automatic starter now.
There it is.
I have to get up every morning below zero, run outside, start the car, and run back in. All right, let me introduce my guests with me. All right, I have my co-host here. She made it with her car because she has a new car. All right, and she looks healthy.
Yes, I am very healthy.
With this big old sweat on.
You know
Miss
what?
Stephanie.
It's cold outside.
Yeah, it is kind of cold out here.
It is freezing.
And then we have to the left.
Hey.
Big DJ, Big Daddy House.
Daddy house. There it is.
I don't want to be disrespectful. They're like, why you calling me a house? But that's your name.
I just like the way you said. You know, it's big boy season anyway.
Yeah, it's big boy season. You know, it's like light skin is gone. You know, little man gone. We got to get the biggest warm. It's cold outside. We need the big guys now.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
See?
Big Daddy house. Yeah.
Big Daddy House.
So you're right.
There. All right, and then on the end down there we have Chud.
Yes, sir.
Is that your name?
Chud.
Chud. Just Chud.
CHUD.
That's it.
That's it.
Say
no more.
All right, y'all come to
Chicago's
represent.
hottest.
Hot as what?
Underground DJ, CHUD.
Oh.
There it is.
Do it.
There it is.
Do it. See, I don't know about the underground. I'm like kind of square.
Not kinda.
Oh, she said not kind of, but yeah, I am.
That's all what they all say.
Yeah.
Listen, welcome to the show. Thank you. We're going to have some fun for the next hour and a half, probably. Not probably, definitely. It's work. Let's go. All right. We're going to talk about the annual shopping tip this year.
Yep.
All right. It's got a lot of big things. You got T.O. Williams that's going to be performing, so we're going to talk about that. Going to give away some tickets. All right. I'm going to give away tickets. All right. So I'm giving away 6 tickets. That's what I'm going to give away.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It is.
Oh, you said please.
I said there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Boom.
All right, well. And we're going to talk about Just Me Magazine. Make sure you hit it up, justmemagazine.com. Sign up for our newsletter on chicagogirlfriends.com and justmemagazine.com. All right? And we're going to, this is a topic. Okay, usually we get right into hip hop, which is so I'm gonna do the best I can because I am not the best hip hop person that should be sitting over here. So y'all make sure y'all throw in.
We'll help you out.
Yeah,
You gonna help me out?
We'll help you out.
Okay, I gotta get my glasses for this. All right, I think I did good though. Okay, so Jazzy is not here to do her hip hop. Alice is gonna do her hip hop moment. Okay, so hip hop news. Ice Cube was snubbed for the Oscars. What do you think about that? Straight out of Compton.
I'll let the ladies go first on this one. Let the ladies go first. I got a lot to say.
You know what? They've been calling themselves trying to pick at the Oscars. Like, I don't know if anybody else seen, what's her name?
Jada Pinkett?
Yeah, Smith. On there, saying that she wouldn't watch and,
Yeah.
Because.
Well, Spike Lee said the same thing. He said he's not going to watch it. He's not going to participate.
And so did Snoop Dogg. He said that he wasn't watching and he wasn't participating. So I think because they're feeling like they wasn't it wasn't fair. That so.
Well, it wasn't about them. I think what they were saying was it wasn't enough of us
being
there.
represented, right?
Exactly. Right, because the Oscars is 93% white. All right, and it is actually from the stats that I saw on the news, they said that it's actually have dropped because 98% white, but it was 93, now it's 98, and it's only like 2% black in there.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. But they do have a president who is black now. So she said she's going to make it more diverse.
I guess my question, or the bigger question, would be, what's the big news? This is how it's been.
Always.
It's been some great movies come out before 2015 that's been snubbed by the Oscars. The Oscars have a trend of keeping us out. So what's the big news story?
So do you think that if we got our own award show together, that they would come out to that? I don't think they would.
No, they wouldn't.
Because it's not the Oscars.
Of course.
Why we can't have our own Oscars?
Why do we need them to come to our Oscars?
Come on. That's what I'm waiting on right there. That's what I'm waiting on. I was just waiting for
Why
that.
do we need them to come to our Oscars to make it valid? You know, we make some great films. Like I said, not just 2015, but years and years before that we've been. I mean, come on, Denzel and Malcolm X. Come on, that's like, what's the surprise?
But he didn't get an award today. What did he get an award for?
Exactly, but that's my point. I'm saying he played a phenomenal role. So anytime Denzel get overlooked for an Oscar for Malcolm X, I mean, Straight Outta Compton, it's a great movie, but
yeah, well, I think that. Okay, I'm not really into how I did go see the movie, so I thought it was better than I thought it was going to be. So it was
it was a great movie.
Yeah,
it was great.
It was portrayed very well. I still haven't seen Chirac, so I don't know what's that about. But I'm just saying.
I don't know.
You know, I don't believe in bootlegs, so I guess I have to wait till it hit Netflix. I don't know.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So, but next thing, he also teases that NWA is going to be doing a reunion. So the only one that I guess we're missing is the young man that passed away. Eazy-E. Yeah. So everybody else is still alive. But one of the DJs, he's not even active in the entertainment world other than Dr. Dre. I know he is, of course.
Yella.
Yeah, Yella is not active in the entertainment world. At least I haven't seen him.
Well, I mean, he still does behind the scenes stuff.
Oh,
But I mean, the NWA reunion thing been happening
for years,
and it hasn't come.
Yeah, because it was happened before Eazy-E passed
Snoop
away.
was supposed to be the extra member at one point. He wasn't. But when they were talking reunion, it was put out that he was going to be replacing Eazy.
Really?
But you would think that they may do it now because of the movie. They got more publicity. You know, they'll be able to get more people to come out and see it because of the movie.
Yeah, I think so. He says that, Ice Cube, he says that I'm going to try to bring the members of NWA together, give everybody a little history lesson. You know, but we already saw the history lesson. Right. We saw the movie.
That was the history lesson. That was the history lesson.
All right, so, oh my God, this next one, well, you know what? I was doing a little research, looking to say, let me find something for hip hop. So Jamie Foxx, he's gonna be my next topic, right? But it's some things that I heard, and somebody showed me a picture of Jamie Foxx, and it looks like him, but I'm not for sure if it is him. But it looks just like him. I should have had the person send me the picture, and I could have showed you. You could have asked. You know, so anyway, Jamie Foxx pulled on Monday night. Somebody's car was overturned and was on fire. He pulled a man out of it, so he saved somebody's life.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's big stuff. That's actually real.
He actually went in there, unbuckled him, called 911. He went in and got the man, and so he actually saved the man's life. They said,
"Wow,
that's huge.
That's huge. That's huge.
Now that's something that needs to get." You know what they call it, 1,000 likes or whatever. You know, something positive, you know.
Something positive until they show me the picture. So when we go on commercial break, I'll tell y'all about the picture. And then y'all tell me if I need to bring it up or not. You know, because I saw the picture.
Now you didn't got me.
Here we go.
Well, you know, entertainment world is so different. And from my understanding, you never know who's who. You know, from my understanding, they say like a lot of rappers are gay, and you wouldn't know it. You know, they say he was gay. I don't know. I said he don't look gay to me.
What does gay look like?
Right. She don't look like she got AIDS.
Okay, at that point, yeah. Well, okay, I'll tell you this. Someone showed me a picture of a guy, and I'm gonna say looked like very much so Jamie Foxx. All right, and he had on this. They say he used to be a stripper for male. That's how he got started. He used to be a stripper for men.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it just seemed awfully strange to me. When I saw it, I'm like, I don't want to see that. Why would you show me that? Because you know my mind is just warped, and I'm like, why would you show me that? Why?
I guess the question, like, or my point of view, would be everybody has shortcomings, but he did something great. He saved a life. People do what he was wearing take away.
No, it wasn't where he was wearing then. It wasn't then. This is like many years ago when he got started.
Or him being
with the Playboy thing in the front.
Orientation take away from saving a person's life. It's just like yesterday we celebrated the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King, and I don't know if anybody ever read Tavis Smiley book Death of a King, which deals with the last year of King's life, and it's really in depth. Great book, excellent read. Deals with the last year of his life, and it tells a lot of personal things that you probably would never know about Dr. Martin Luther King.
But are they true?
No, very true. Very true. It's been validated by his whole camp. They all co-signed it because he kept his personal life really personal for his inner circle, because he wanted the forefront to be about the movement. But at the same time, finding these things out does not take away from the things that he accomplished.
Well, I think it never takes away from anybody as long as you do your job.
Exactly.
Your job. I was talking to somebody today at work, and I said, you know what? Somebody got a position in a company, and I'm like, you're going to get favor. That's it. He got favor. He got the job. It's favor. We all get it at one time or another in our life. Exactly. So now, if you get favor, can you do the job? That's what you got to look at. Right. Now, if you get favor and you can't do the job, then that's when it becomes a problem.
Exactly.
So, I agree.
No, I was just saying that to say.
Dr. Martin Luther King did his job.
He did his job.
He did his job.
Jamie Foxx do his job, whether it be comedy, whether it be singing.
I don't want to see that, though. I want to have him in a picture.
I think that's personal. You just kind of got this thing for Jamie or something.
I do. I don't, but I
do. Let's get to the truth. There it is.
I do. I mean, you have, and I think everybody is like that. You see somebody a certain way, and when they do something that's not like, why would you do that? Now, it's like Chinese food.
Like Bill Cosby.
like Bill Cosby, right? Yeah, like Bill Cosby. You see him in a certain way, then you're like, okay, you waver, you want to support, but you also want to know it has to be right too.
Right.
So it's like Chinese food. Love Chinese food. I promise you. I don't eat it anymore. Cause then I look on Facebook. Facebook, they keep me on a great diet. Okay. And I see a cage where this lady sticks her hand with the rats and pull it out and chop them up and skin them. And when she got through, it looked like meat. I refuse to go into a Chinese store now. I don't care. I'm not. Not doing it.
You know what? And that's funny because they feel like that's a delicacy.
Yes, they do.
I mean, all over the world. That's true.
Well, it's not a delicacy to me.
I mean, not to us.
It's like roaches. I grew up with roaches. So why would I want to sit and eat chocolate roaches over in Paris? That would disgust me. That reminds me of, remember that show where they put the rats on these people? Extreme.
Are you talking about?
Yeah.
And you have to lay there for so many seconds and you win so much money.
Fear Factor. Are you talking about
Fear Factor? Fear Factor. And it was a black guy on there, and he said, I live with rats. He said, I live with roaches. He said, you're not putting them on me. He said, I don't care how much money you have. And he walked away. So, and that's my next question. When is too much or enough is enough? That you actually will take away your integrity just to get some money or just to do something.
When you feel it has to be, I think that's personal. It differs from each individual, but I think it comes from within. If it don't feel right, you shouldn't do it.
I don't know.
I say all the time.
See, you know what?
The internet is a crazy place.
He goes and shows the picture, and I told you I can't see that.
The internet is a
would
crazy
you please
place.
put that away? Oh my God!
But
Earl, did you see this? The picture.
This picture.
Jamie Foxx.
In his stripper days. Seems like you're ready.
Well, you know what? Let me tell you something about the internet too. We're gonna get back to integrity, but they put a picture of Justin Bieber kissing a man, and I'm like, do y'all understand that they photoshopped that? They took the same picture. There was a girl actually in between, and they was kissing the girl, but they removed the girl so it made it look like he was kissing the man.
Right. It can be easily manipulated.
Easily
manipulated.
You mad?
Very.
Who is he kissing?
Samuel Jackson.
Oh my God! Stop.
Yeah.
Why? Why you have to show me these things? Stop it.
Hey.
I love Samuel as an actor.
I do.
But
listen.
I mean, and that I guess that's the main thing with myself is that, you know, when I buy a person's music, I'm buying their music. I'm not buying their lifestyle. I'm not buying what they do. You know, whether Lil Wayne is really a thug or not, I can care less because he's an artist. Do he make good music? I'm not buying into what Jamie
I buy into it because I want to know what they're saying. For some of it, I don't even know what they're saying. And the other part, I don't appreciate.
I mean, but it's the same thing as like nobody cared if Al Pacino really acted like Scarface once the movie was over. You see what I'm saying?
But he didn't.
That's my point, and nobody cared. So why do anybody care whether this person is really what he played in this song?
Because I think the music goes into our generation, and they thinking, and that's what their life's supposed to be.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what the problem is, because they're not just buying the music, they're buying into a lifestyle.
Right.
Not just the music, not just it's entertainment. He played a role on a song for 4 minutes, yelled cut, and went back to his regular life. They're saying, no, I'm buying into this whole lifestyle.
The whole lifestyle, because they thinking that's what the rappers do.
That's what that rapper really do. And most of the time they don't, but they have to. They
did a documentary on rappers, and I did not know, because I'm saying my man, just by looking at them, really, I'm thinking they're like the bottom of the earth, you know, because the way they talk about women, the way they degrade women, the way they feel this nonsense with our kids' head, and they like Lil Wayne. I didn't know Lil Wayne had a college degree.
Yeah, see, and it's a lot you won't know because people buy into the lifestyle. That's just like you know, and you say about the way they degrade women. I've been DJing since I was 15. Won't say how long that is because I'll be showing my age. But when I'm in the clubs,
would you tell him to stop?
But when I'm in a club, you know, I try not to play things demeaning towards women. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't like it personally. But you'd be surprised that the women want to hear it the most. Like I get most flack from the women for.
You agree with that, DJ House?
Yes. I get more flack from women. Why ain't you play that? That's my ass. That's, you know, and they just know we want to hear that. You know, it's kind of like I said, it's supply and demand. Too Short made a career of calling women out of their names.
Yeah, he did.
If the records did not sell, he wouldn't have made another album doing that. Who bought the albums? And a lot of these women love this stuff, unfortunately. Great consumers, big consumers of this music.
Well, I didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't either. I totally agree. But I'm saying being out there in the midst of it, I see a lot of that. And it's sad to me personally, but that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm more of a dusty person myself. Clearly dusty. Not saying how old I am.
Right, we don't want to.
No, I'm not going to tell you anyway.
No, I was saying we don't want to get into that.
No. We don't want no fights at the table. But I'll be so upset. But we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. And when we come back, we're going to talk about some. Avis is not here, so we got to do some news around the world. Intellectualradio.com, Chicago Girlfriends.
All right.
Who I am and my swag. I don't even know what swag is. You know what I'm saying? That's all I know. You feel me? She told me that she like my swag, and I say, swag, what the hell is that? 400 the shoes, but not to brag. In fact, I'll take that back, cause I ain't on that same thing. Blang, blang, gang, bang. I stopped crime a long time ago, cause I ain't want that chain gang. But I'ma name names, your main thing. I bang, bang, you rang, rang. Engagement, wanna get mad again. I'ma call on Saturday. Dig this, baby girl, come through with you and your chick. I got a couple dudes in my clique. I really wanna make this thing here click on the weekends. You freaking, I'm speaking. You faking, I'm taking. She got high blood pressure. She faking with the bacon. She told me she never meet her. You who ain't need her. And she love my demeanor. Check my demeanor. My demeanor. 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 My demeanor. Okay, you can tell by the way I sidewalk, little mama, that I ain't from around here. I'm fly than average guy, so yes, I'm from out of town, dear. Dade County, cause you know about it, I don't mean you know about me. She said, yeah, gave me the telephone number and I got the house key. I said, use it or lose it. I said, move it or lose it. She said, boy, don't mind me. That'll cost you 60 minutes, and this is the privilege copy. Copy? Excuse me, madam. Check it out. You know me from Adam, and I can be some god killer. And she said, you know my address. LOL. Call me crazy, but on the daily I get plenty. Minutes say plenty, chickens willing to strip and give me their kitties. But I be like, just you silly. I really wanna know the cause of this thing, ma. I guess it's my demeanor.
Check my demeanor, my demeanor, my demeanor. Check my demeanor, my demeanor, my demeanor. Check my demeanor, my demeanor, my demeanor. Check my demeanor, my demeanor.
IntellectualRadio.com, Chicago Girlfriends in the house. I have Alice, that's me, and Stephanie right here. We are missing a few ladies, but that's okay. We still having fun over here. Are we not, gentlemen?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, DJ House needs to behave himself because he keeps putting up these pictures. Chud is being intellectual, so me and him going back and forth at it. But I don't know what this one is doing.
I do say, indubitably so.
So they actually are here to represent and talk about the annual shopping tip that happens every year. So it's been going on for the last 3 years.
3 years at the Holiday Plaza, yeah. Holiday Inn Plaza, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a hot show, hot show. So many vendors, over 100 vendors, nearly 1,000 consumers out there. I think it gets bigger and bigger each year.
Mm-hmm.
And what do we
friendly.
do? Yeah, children friendly. So you bring your kids, get your hair cut, get some food, get some diet food. They had all kinds of stuff.
A lot of sponsors doing free giveaways, health screenings, different things. I mean, there's so much that take place.
Entertainment
every year, entertainment,
live entertainment.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you can get your tickets from Chicago Girlfriend. Just hit us up on our Facebook page. One of the ladies will be able to get you a ticket. $5 is $10 at the door. So you definitely want to get the tickets right now.
And can I say it's 2016, meaning you are going nowhere in 2016 and having a time that you're gonna have for $5 or $10.
And he is not kidding.
I mean,
come on,
you know,
come on,
you're
preach.
not gonna go anywhere.
Come on.
And have the time that you're gonna have with live entertainment, DJs, vendors, fun, everybody kicking it for $10. Show me where.
Nowhere. Now we're not even talking about $10. We're talking about right now. You get your ticket $5.
Exactly. So it gets even better.
$5 holler.
Yeah, it's a $5 holler.
It's sweet.
Yeah, it's not. What else can we look for? I know T.L. Williams is supposed to be performing.
Yes, getting more money than you. That's my song. I'm talking about like
money than you.
I play that song like 3 times a night if I'm spinning for a mature crowd, like
because they want to hear it.
That, and I want to hear it. Like, as a DJ, I want to play that one more time. So that's an awesome song. It's a steppers anthem, and it always gets people up. So if you step in and you always want to put the face to the song, he'll be performing live at the expo.
So how many sets he's gonna do? He's gonna do the whole thing.
Well, his new CD, I went to the CD release party, and it was off the chain. He has tracks that are off the chain, and I did not know before he started the Get More Money Than You. He started out as a rapper.
No,
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you will have some hip hop influences in some of the songs, and they kind of like take you back to the Erykah Badu when she came out. Boom, that when you wanted to just jam. He's going to take you back to some of that, and also he brings you forward with some jazz abstract type stuff. He's multi-talented.
He's a very talented young man.
This kid can play, man. Everything that I saw him touch, he can play it. So if you
do he write his own music?
It's a combination.
Okay.
He has like this inner circle that they just sit around and, that sounds like a hit, and let's make that happen, and that's what happens.
But from what I've heard of his music, it's organic music. It's not, I'm trying to make a song to be a hit. I just so happen to make a song and it's a hit.
Right.
It's organic.
It's what he likes.
It's genuine.
Yeah, genuine.
It's genuine.
And we don't get a lot of that right now with some of the music that's out here.
Exactly.
So, and I know Intellectual Radio going to be there because we're going to be there live.
Oh. Yes.
We're going to be there. All right.
And it gets even better.
Chicago Girlfriends, Intellectual Radio. Earl's going to come out of his cubby hole. He's going to be here. So, who else can we expect?
great DJ lineup, Big Daddy House, myself, Big Chud.
So how do they work? That you have all these DJs lined up.
We rotate it's an all day event virtually, and we rotate the DJs. You know, everybody get their fair spin. You know, while you shopping, you got good music playing. I mean, we even have people come out and dance. While it's like a block party.
It is
indoors. It's like an indoor block party, literally.
Nice.
Literally.
I think they were doing the slide or something last year. I was so shocked. They were just having fun.
It's literally an indoor block party. It's really
with
nice.
the lights and sounds. And this year, I guarantee more lights, more sound. Because that's one of my main things. I'm the light sound guy. So I want to take it over the top. Not only are we going to take care of, your taste buds, well, I want to cover all your senses. I want to make sure that everything is covered, that when you come to this TLE event, that you leave and say there's no other event like this event.
And it'll be true. And it'll be the truth. It won't be an exaggeration.
Well, who are some of the vendors that we could take a look at, or who we should know that's going to be there?
Actually, Big Mama's Kitchen will be there with
Big Mama's Kitchen.
Big Mama's Kitchen and Catering will be there with her jerk chicken salad. They also have a Caribbean rice bowl.
Y'all making her happy.
I went to the thing the other day, and she has a new rice bowl, and it's called the Chicken Carnival. Oh my God! I just sat there and I ate and I ate. And I ate, and I'm supposed to be losing weight, but I'm sorry. That day I cheated, and I said that. You're gonna have a lot of cooking. I think is the Creole lady is coming back. She is coming back.
So they actually cook there?
Yeah, they have food. They cook.
Wow. I know I saw a sweets table last year.
Right. Oh yeah, most definitely.
Oils, arts. We had corporate sponsors, corporate vendors. I mean, you name it. It's crazy.
Oh, shout out to the bow tie dude. Hey, dude, I need a discount on my bow ties. For real, because he has some of the best bow ties. He has some of the best men accessories, period.
Really?
And honestly, I have to say, I come there and I DJ. I'm there working. But, another DJ take over, and I'm out there spending money with the vendors. I mean, because it's so much going on, and I'm like, hey, I need some of that. Give me that. So it's you can't help it. It's just so much going on.
I saw some of everything last year. I mean, some of everything. Yes. From personal items.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The toy store.
Alrighty.
And they are not shame. I can tell you that. Doing eyebrows. They were doing eyebrows there. A young man was cutting hair. They had to sign up. You should be here.
And one thing I noticed, like each year with the expo, that I'm really impressed by is that when the doors open. They're in. It's on. It's not.
Now, actually, this year you all are starting early, aren't you?
Earlier this year, we're actually starting at 2 p.m. Usually start in the evening, but this year we're starting at 2 p.m. And the mood is going to change from afternoon to evening.
Okay.
Whereas it's going to be more family oriented during the afternoon. A little evening, probably get into a little bit more nightlife, but still on a mature. Scale,
and it ends at 11 o'clock.
It ends at 11 o'clock.
It looked like you're getting bigger because it looked like you may eventually have to move from the Holiday Inn.
Yeah, because but what's crazy is that the first time we did it there, we had one room sectioned off.
Really?
And then it was so big, the next year the 2 partitions had to come down in that banquet hall, and we had to take the whole space.
Oh wow!
So that's how big it was.
It's growing. And on top of that, getting back to when we was talking about the mood and everything, I want to make sure that everybody go out and get your rooms and bring your whole family, because like you say, it starts at 2. And so if you're starting at 2, you can bring your kids down, and when it starts to transform into the adult theme part, you can send your kids back up and come back down and have fun yourself. That's what I'm saying. It's a whole day event, whole family event.
Well, I would definitely be there with my hotel room.
Yeah, and it's actually a discount code for.
I'll stay with you.
Yeah.
I may have company.
Yeah, there's a discount code for TLE for
anybody who wants to get a room. That's
get a room.
Discount code for TLE.
Get a room.
Yeah.
So. Get a room.
Oh, okay. Get a room. Okay, you said it. Like
I'm starting to think it's subliminal.
Yeah. Teddy Pendergraph on you.
Right. Oh my God, this is going to be awesome. I cannot wait. I know. And don't worry about the parking. Plenty of parking.
Yes.
Yeah, plenty of parking.
And I got to send a shout out to the Creole lady. I got to send her a shout because the first year she came, she brought me over a bowl and she was like, "Here, Chud, this is for you." And I told her, I said, I don't eat animal. You know what I'm saying? I've been eating vegan for 10 years now. So I was like, I apologize. I can't eat that, but thank you. I really appreciate it. And she was okay. And then the next year she comes back and I haven't seen her since and she said, "I made this all vegan just for you." She told me what was in it. Now it just really warmed me up that she remembered she made a special dish and brought it back.
Just for you.
Just for me. And it was awesome. It was awesome. So I thought that was
what would be in vegan in Creole?
Well, instead of using animal-based products, it's a lot of meat substitutes that are vegan, field roasts. Instead of using meat sausage, they make a grain sausage that's really good. And she substituted everything. And when she told me what was in it, stuff that I eat, so I knew what she was talking about, and I knew she had done her homework. So it was like, yeah.
All right, lady. I eat meat. I just don't eat pork. That's it. Oh my God, that is so good. All right. We're gonna go. You got your movie?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I did my homework.
She did her homework because she don't do her homework, but she said she don't usually do her homework.
I do my homework.
All right. So this segment is a never too much. Never too much. All right. Never too much showtime. So she's gonna give us a little review of her movie that she saw or she recommends that we do see.
All right. Well, this time, it is going to be Everything's Copacetic.
Okay.
All right. You know what this is? Now you told me to go to
the Red Box.
The Red Box. I didn't get this from Red Box, but I'm just saying. You said, black. This is a black film.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, I watched this movie with my kids, and it was pretty. It's the storyline. It keeps you interested. It's a love story versus kind of give you a little background. Okay, so the guy, he kind of got laid off or quit his job. He had a family. He ended up robbing somebody. Well, not somebody, but a currency exchange or whatever. Ended up going to jail. His best friend ended up with the. Yeah, but you got to kind of watch the movie. But it's a low budget movie, and I was wondering if my kids were gonna walk away, and they didn't.
Okay.
They didn't. So and I'm talking about a 14-year-old and a 17-year-old.
That says a lot.
So it kept, especially with today's, all the explosions and stuff like that happened. It had none of that in this movie, and it still kept their attention. So it was pretty good. It had some funny parts to it. So just take a look. It's Everything's Copacetic. Well,
oh Lord, we're gonna go to the news around the world. That's what we're gonna do. That's all we can do. All right, she got everything, whatever. So
Everything's Copacetic. It was good.
It was a good movie.
I mean, if you can keep the attention of children on a low budget film, that's a good storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. Everything's Copacetic. I need more.
I agree with you, Earl. All right, so somebody sent news around the world. Somebody sent me. This is Ava's segment. She's not here. Once again, it's usually a little bit longer because they're not here. I did the best that I can. Okay, I had to work.
Good job, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good job.
All right, next part. Now let's. Old lady is T Bizzle. She the comedian. Let's see if I can do her part. Okay, so she actually sent me this video, which really disturbed me. It's two women being sentenced to life for beating,
Yes.
and killing a 3-year-old child because she peed on herself. And then after they beat her, they took bleach and threw it on the baby and put her on ice. Now, when they're in court, they have a black judge, okay? And the judge gives them life. They both pass out on the floor and start screaming and hollering. Why? This is what you did. And they're very young. But I don't think they will ever get out of jail for what they did. You know, when we say we need to help our children, we need to help our community. We need to help these kids because they're doing things they have no business doing. And I don't think they understand the dynamics of the whole thing.
They do. They just don't care. And then when they get caught, then they want to act like they really they can't take it. The young lady was acting like she couldn't breathe. Like they wanted to call the paramedic. And it was like this whole big drama. You know what? See, first of all, what upset me about that video was that the mother of one of those girls, the one who couldn't breathe or whatever, and she was acting like she had to be there for her daughter because she couldn't breathe and all this. You know what? If you would have raised her in the beginning, you would have never been sitting here in the courtroom. It is something when you see that and she's sitting there, and it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because it was a 3-year-old baby that lost her life because of these two women. You know, it's
also a vicious cycle, though. You know,
it is.
Kids raising kids that wasn't raised. You know, it's a vicious cycle. So, you know, I don't even know what her upbringing was and her parents' upbringing. So we probably talking about 6-7 generations in the making.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't just happen with one generation.
No,
it's a vicious cycle.
I think it started in the. I'm gonna say that I think it started in the 90s because after the 90s, I grew up in the 80s. Okay, it seemed like after the 90s things start changing when it came to the kids.
It was
don't start putting your face all together, okay?
But you know, I had to make some faces about that.
You know what? I'm gonna say it started even before the 90s. It started. I think when drugs came into our community, we really lost the values, period, you know, on respect, on how.
We can't say that because drugs has always been in the community.
No, not like it is now. I mean, if you go to the west side of Chicago, it seems like everybody walking real fast. And, you know.
That is funny.
And it is because they're on some sort of. So everybody looks depressed. Everybody looks depressed. I love the West Side because I got plenty of people, you know, family. When I say people,
yeah, I want to say that
because I just want to say I live on the South Side and it's pretty.
But you know, but you know, when you look out into the street, you either see somebody either trying to, you know, get drugs or do drugs. I mean, what was it? Last summer, they was doing some sort of giveaway, and they arrested all those people going to the house trying to get drugs because they heard it was a giveaway. So you got 200 or 300 people standing in line trying to get heroin.
No,
are you serious?
But it's always been there. You can't say that because I think it's always been there. We're talking about from the 20s.
It hasn't been there like it is now.
You know what? I'm gonna jump in and help you out a little bit. The thing is, I understand what she's talking about now, quote unquote. You know, we've all related to somebody that sold drugs. Now, I remember in the 80s, those somebodies that was in my family, it was all right. You know, it was a little this here sold, and it was, you know, I get in, I'm going to make this money and pay my bills off. It wasn't a career. But when crack cocaine came in, that's when a lot of those relatives of mine became millionaires or thousandaires or whatever, and they was making all this money, and they began to feed this to the community, and all of a sudden these upright people and these upright families began to fall apart. Now your mama on drugs, she on this crack cocaine, she can't get off, she can't shake that pipe. She can't. It's not like cocaine they were doing recreationally, or they were smoking weed a little bit and then you can go to work. No, this crack was taking them out. And so I'm figuring that after this crack war on our people, that whole generation lost it, and so you don't have a connection from the we shall overcome to the Generation X anymore because there's nothing in between. That was in between the We Shall Overcome and Generation X got hooked on crack. And so now, bam, we're lost. And so those crack kids are now having kids that don't have any values because they're not being taught or not being led or not being shown the right direction because they don't have any leadership in home. They don't have anything to show.
Well, I think it comes from no leadership in the home. That means we don't have the men in the home.
Thank you.
And that's why. We got to have the men in home.
But I apologize for interjecting, but it's all inclusive. Sometimes, a lot of times we spend the time looking for that one answer. And it's not that one answer. It's not drugs. It's all inclusive. It's everything combined. If anybody, and I, just to push something out there, if anybody want to read a great read, the John Carlos story is an excellent read.
John Carlos.
The John Carlos story, if you're not familiar who John Carlos is, he was the third place winner in the 68 Summer Olympics when him and Tommy Smith did the protest, one of the most iconic pictures ever. Everybody's seen the picture, but nobody knows the story behind the picture. So to read his book, and he explains what his life and what led up to that moment and the things that was happening in his community and the things they were seeing, this happened in Harlem during the Renaissance period, but I could relate growing up on the south side of Chicago because it was so inclusive of what happens in our community. No matter where you from, where you at, you can relate to that, and that you see these problems, and it leads to either your great moment, which is what it led to his great moment,
right,
or your downfall, your demise.
Yeah.
So it's a great read if you ever get the chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that book, but it's still, I think that it goes into. I did in my blog, I wrote a thing about I'm sick of women saying I don't need a man.
Thank you.
I am so
thank you
sick of it. Okay.
Thank you.
And I am, and I am a woman, but I would never say I don't need a man because I do need a man. And I may want a man, and it's a difference. It is, but I want a man, but I do need a man as well.
It's just like I asked the question. Name one thing, and I don't know what people believe in, spirituality, spiritual wise, but name one thing in creation, no matter who your God is. Name one thing in creation that is independent. Nothing is independent. Everything is codependent. So even to hear, women declare I'm independent. No, nothing. It's a false sense of independence because I need y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the first to say it. I'm humble. So let's just keep it real.
That is so true. That is. I'm gonna read you this poem as soon as I bring it up that I did, honestly, and it was geared to because I was listening to some women talk, and I'm like, why are you saying that? I can't live without them, and you can't live without them. We was made to have each other.
Exactly.
That's the way. That's just the way it is. It's a balance. So why are you saying that? That don't make any sense to me. Exactly. I don't need a man. No, I do need a man. Well, I don't. Maybe I don't. And I put a nice picture with it. I did. Okay, so I put. Let's see if I can read this to you. I'm sorry, I can't see. No. You say my age, I swear I will come over there and jump over that table. It's that I really dislike it when women say I'm a strong, independent woman and I don't need a man. I can do this all by myself. With the hand, the head, and the body gestures that goes along with it. Come on, for real. Now, I can't speak for all women, but I can speak for myself. I may want a man, but I need a man as well. I need him to hold me, kiss me, and tell me everything is going to be okay. I need him to say I'm sorry. I need him. I'm sorry, y'all. More. I need him to stand his ground and expect every right that I will be there by his side. I need him to hold my hand, caress my face, and look lovingly into my brown eyes, letting me know that I am safe. I need him to know that we are in this together, rich or poor. I need him to fill my mind, body, and soul with nourishment and truth. I need him. I need his love. always love Alice.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So when I say I need him, I need him. I may not have him right now, but he out there somewhere.
And when you get him,
when I get him, But I don't like that, and I think a lot of the problems that goes on with our children now is that we need the men. When I say this on my Facebook page all the time, man, I am behind you.
Right.
If you stand up and you say you need me, I'm right there behind you.
Right.
Not I'm actually trying to get with you, but I'm there with you. I'm standing behind you. Let's get out here and let's do this. Let's make sure that our children is okay. Let's build some businesses so they can see that we don't have to go and work for somebody else.
The men were systematically pushed out of the homes.
Of course, I agree. Yeah.
Whether it be the system that would reward the woman for not having a man.
It's a plan.
Whether it was the woman who said, okay, I can do better without you. Whether it was the men that left on their own because they were no good. I'm not going to defend anybody. But the man is definitely needed.
It's people say that we're not in slavery, but it's another form of slavery because in the slavery time they took the man away from the family to have more control, and this is all they're doing the same way. They're just doing it now with money, all right? Because they know the black woman wants the money,
right?
More food stamp. You can't have a man there.
Right. Want housing?
You can't have a man
there. And I'm like, what system rewards a family for not being a family? Like, what system say, hey, I'll help you as long as you don't get a man?
Right.
That's pimping.
That's slavery. That's what it is. It's slavery. It's the same slavery as it was back in the 1800s, just a different form of it now. That's it.
There it is.
So
that's all I can say, and I'm not going to apologize for it.
I agree.
But we need to stick up, and talking about business, and we need to show our children. It's just not about, it is about education, don't get me wrong, but it's about getting up and building something for our own selves, and I say this all the time, Earl know this, I am so advocate about having black owned business and supporting each other. It is enough out here for everybody.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
We don't have to stab each other in the back. I was speaking to someone and they're like, well, I am not going to deal with no black person because they do this and they do that. But if you go over to the white person, they do the same thing. You get them chance after chance after chance.
You're patient.
You're
mannerable.
You don't ask for anything else.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you one person yet going to Mason's and say, I don't want that perfume. Give it to me at a discount. Right. Macy's going to kick you out.
It's just like years ago. I was standing inside of a J&J Fish, and it's owned by Arabs basically, and I was standing there and I was watching everybody come in, ordering their food, and they had an attitude. They had an attitude with the Arabs because every time, I guess, when they would come previously, they would somehow screw up their order. So they'll come in and fry my chicken hard this time. And don't forget, because last time you forgot. But you keep coming back.
You keep coming back.
But you keep coming back. Where I've always been the type of spender that the first time I feel disrespected, it probably won't shut you down, but you'll never see me again.
There we go.
You'll never see me
There we go.
Again.
Look at my nails. Literally, look at my nail. I refuse to go into a shop to go get my nails done until I can go and find a black-owned person to do my nails. I refuse to go.
Right.
If I can't do them myself, they won't get done. Because I'm not going back in there I'm spending my money. You're going to treat me like crap, and I know you don't like me anyway.
Right.
No, I don't need you.
And even the Arabs, they sitting there like, you can call me everything under the book and yell all you want. I see you next week when you get paid.
And that's it.
Because you'll be back.
It's the truth. It's the truth. We're going to take a break, and we're going to get out of here kind of early tonight, but I am enjoying these conversations. When we come back, we are going to talk about a little bit about black-owned businesses, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about your business, and we're going to get out of here early. But Intellectual Radio, Chicago Girlfriends, we got this locked down, y'all.
She told me that she like my swag, and I say, swag, what the hell is that? 400 the shoes, but not to brag. In fact, I'll take that back, cause I ain't on that same thing. Blang, blang, gang, bang. I stopped crime a long time ago, cause I ain't want that chain gang. But I'ma name names your main thing. I bang, bang, you rang, rang. Engagement, wanna get mad again. I'ma call on Saturday. Dig this, baby girl, come through with you and your chick. I got a couple dudes in my clique. I really wanna make this thing here click on the weekends. You freaking, I'm speaking. You faking, I'm taking. She got high blood pressure. She faking with the bacon. She told me she never meet her. You who ain't need her. And she love my demeanor.
Check my demeanor, my demeanor, my demeanor. Check my demeanor, my demeanor, my demeanor. Check my demeanor, my demeanor, my demeanor. Check my demeanor, my demeanor, my demeanor. Check my demeanor, my demeanor, my demeanor. Check my demeanor, my demeanor, my demeanor. Check my demeanor, my demeanor, my demeanor. Check my demeanor, my demeanor, my demeanor.
Okay, you can tell by the way I walk, little mama, that I ain't from around here. I'm fly than average guy, so yes, I'm from out of town, dear. Bay County, cause you know about it, that don't mean you know about me. She said, yeah, gave me a telephone number and I got the house key. I said, use it or lose it. I said, move it or lose it. She said, boy, don't.
Welcome back to Chicago Girlfriends, Intellectual Radio on iHeartRadio. DJ House right here just found me a black-owned nail shop, the bottom, on Chicago Avenue on the west side.
West side. Yeah, black-owned businesses. She is 5624 West Chicago Avenue. Tell her Big Daddy House sent you. And
he's going to set my appointment, so I'm special.
Yeah, I heard him say it too. He said that.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I like supporting black-owned businesses.
I do too.
Yeah,
I do too.
I figure that our money should at least circulate at least 6 or 7 times before it leaves the community. I learned that from a Jewish cat. He was like, man, this Jewish cat, he was like, man, look,
right,
your money, you are expendable. We look at you as almost like a revolving bank. We know that we put something in your community, it's going to come right to our community.
Let me just say.
Yeah, right to our community. He said that right to me. He's like, man, we love you all because you keep us in business.
And we do.
And let me just say, since he said that, I can say this real quick. Because I apologize. I get a little geeky sometimes. I read a lot. But
love it.
Henry Ford, the inventor of the assembly line Ford Motor Company. He was also an author, and he wrote a controversial book that nobody likes to talk about, but it's called The International Jew. And I read the book, and it's very derogatory. First of all, you wouldn't expect the great Henry Ford to have some of the views and opinions that he have about Jews, and he was open. I mean, a lot of people don't know. Google it, look it up. Henry Ford was actually credited as one of Hitler's inspirations for writing Mein Kampf, and actually met with Hitler. So, this is how deep he was into what people call anti-Semitism. But in his book, one thing that he says about the Jew is that they teach their children how to make money. We teach our children how to get money. And there's a difference between making money and getting money. Now, when you're making money, you have something that you possess that no one else can do. You have a craft, and from that craft, it brings you money. When you're getting money, you're doing whatever. You just out here running around trying to get your hands on some paper. You see what I'm saying? You don't have a passion for it. Anybody can, actually, ironically, I work for Ford Assembly Plant. And I'm getting money at Ford. I don't care about, it's nothing in me, and that's what he talks about in his book, about trying to teach our children how to make money. If you listen to some of the most popular rap songs, they only talk about get money.
Right.
Get money. It's being programmed. Get money, not make money. And it's a big difference.
To show our next generation how to make money.
When I'm DJing, I'm making money.
Right.
Everybody can't DJ. This is something it's a craft that I do, and from that I obtain cash. I'm making money. It's even a point that, just to show you the difference, is that if I go to work at Ford and they say, hey, you messed up 7 units and you didn't shoot this part down and this, that, and the third, and I don't care. I got my check. I don't even care that they told me I messed up. But if I do a party
and they told you,
and I'm not even making the money that I'm making that for, but I did a bad blend, I feel horrible that whole night. Because this is my craft. This is something that I'm passionate about.
I agree with you.
I'm very passionate about.
And this is what we need to teach our generation. Mm-hmm. And then this is what we need to teach our generation: keep the money in our community so our streets can look better. So
and that's all a part of making money instead of getting money. You want to make money because when you're making it, you're regenerating it into the
every
community.
time. Every time, because every other community is doing it but us.
Exactly.
You know, and I think most people don't see it. I saw a comedian on Facebook and he was talking about something like this, but he was saying how he's a supervisor. And he expect everybody just expect a hookup. I think everybody should start. Mm-hmm. You expect a hookup. Mm-hmm. As a black woman who owns a business, I can't afford a hookup.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You need to pay what it is because that's what it is.
Right.
Because when you go over to them and they say the advertising for a magazine instead, that's what you're going to pay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right. So there is no hookup, but we expect hookup, and people can't live off hookups.
You can't live off hookups. Support me. You know. I mean, you know, and let me. Show me the love you'll show somebody you don't even know.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
That is so true.
If I hit the block and I'm selling CDs, come on, Judge, you know me. Give me one of those CDs. I'll play it for you. But then you'll go buy DJ Kid Capri CD. You never met him, don't know, you know, but you'll pay top dollar for that.
Top dollar.
And you don't even know him.
That's what he said. He said he have a friend that said, "Oh man, you know me, you can give me a ticket." He said, "No, I can't eat off giving you a ticket."
Right.
Mm-hmm. You have to pay.
And the bottom line is, you know, even in the concept of like when I'm promoting parties and people say, can you get me in free? And I always explain to them, and this is the way I explain to them. I say, let me just explain to you, me being a promoter of this party, you're not asking me to get you in free. You're asking me to pay your way in because I have to pay everybody.
So
it's more than just me opening the door and saying, come in. I'm actually paying you asking me to pay your way in because I still have to pay my security, my door people, the venue, this, that, and the third. So I'm paying your way in.
Mm-hmm. And just to say, if we stepping on some toes, yeah, we meant to.
Crunch.
And yeah, I know it hurt about right now. Okay. Yeah. All right. Once again, we got the annual shopping tip that's happening on March 5th from 2 to 11 p.m. over at the Holiday Inn in Matza, Illinois this year. Gentlemen, what you got to say about it? Who we got the guest? Who's the guest? T.L. Williams.
T.L. Williams.
Got more money than you.
It's an all-day event.
All day.
You're not going to get anything anywhere for $5 in 2016 and have a time that you could talk about for that many hours.
No.
Best DJ lineup, DJ Lil Jon from 106.3. He's one of our DJs, the DJ High Speed, myself, DJ Big Daddy House. I mean, whatever type of music you like, you're gonna hear it and you're gonna love it.
And they said they're gonna have food there too, y'all.
Yeah.
Food
galore.
Food galore. You know, don't worry about it. Say your hair not done because they're gonna cut your hair while they're there too.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You know, I don't have nothing to wear. Well, come back outfit and go in the bathroom and change.
Well, I want to go drinking that night. You can get you a hotel room. Contact them and they'll get you a discount.
Right. Exactly. So I mean, it's just so much to say about it. And I do want to say that Katrina Stallworth, who actually throws the events, the CEO of Travels and Light Entertainment, is extremely passionate to making sure that this event is better and better every year. And I'm talking about she takes feedback and criticism to heart, and she come back with, you know, she likes to answer everybody's concerns to make sure that the next year is even bigger. And she's extremely passionate about making this event better and better. And that shows each year.
She's very emotional
with the growth of the event. So it's something to see. It's really nice.
She's a sweet woman. We were inboxing each other the other night. She's like, oh my God, I love the video. I said, if you start that, stop it.
But she's that passionate about.
She is. She loves what she does.
She loves what she do, and it shows in her work, and it shows in the good time that people, the great time that people have when they come out and smiles and everything. So
definitely. Really nice. Hey, look, next month the Black Restaurant Association, they're having a Black Restaurant Week. So you want to, and it's also going to be the Black Fashion Week too. So they're supposed to actually be here. The model is supposed to be here next week. No, you can't come.
Dang it.
But they both look like, he looked down, he looked at me like, okay, no, you can't be here. But yeah, so make sure you check us out next week. So now we get to, I can't do Teresa part, okay? I can't do the old lady, all right? I think I told enough jokes here as enough, as it is.
Come on.
Yeah, he can do it.
Come on.
But I will do my tender moment. How's that?
I take it.
Okay, my tender moment. You see what you only want to see. You want to see the past. You want to see no progress. That is what makes you comfortable. But the past is designed to make one grow, to learn, to teach from your own inaccuracies, to bring forth something better. I will no longer wear a mask, hiding me to make you comfortable. I know, I'm learning, eagerly wanting to pass on clear truth, better for my son and his children. Always love. Peace out, and we'll be back next week, Tuesday to 9. From 11, we'll be doing a whole show next week, all right? Hopefully. The Intellectual Radio Chicago Girlfriends. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, my guests, for coming. Come back.
Will do.
All right.
Thank you.
Much love.
She told me that she liked my swag, and I say, swag, what the hell is that? 400 the shoes, but not to brag. In fact, I'll take that back, cause I ain't on that same thing. Blang, blang, gang, bang. I stopped crime a long time ago, cause I ain't want that chain gang. But I'ma name names your main thing. I bang, bang, you rang, rang. Engagement, wanna get mad again. I'ma call on Saturday. Dig this, baby girl, come through with you and your chicks. I got a couple dudes in my clique. I really wanna make this thing here click on the weekends. You freaking, I'm speaking. You faking, I'm taking. She got high blood pressure. She faking with the bacon. She told me she never meet her. Nigga who ain't need her. And she love my